big fat sign when you come out of it and turn right.
The very final course, the fun bit, a bittersweet moment, I have to say. Of course,
yeah,
bitter end, but also we're going to get some sweets out of it, so it is quite useful. So, it is an exact replica of the restaurant, down to 12 of the scale, reimagined as a 1970s sweet shop. Of course, the restaurant was never a sweet shop, it used to be a pub, and before that, stables for the handset that is just next door. Quite an infamous pub called the Ringers. People were thrown out of the windows because nothing has happened ever since. Hopefully nothing will. You never know. It was created by Mark Keeler back in 2015 when we closed down for refurbishment and reopened in Melbourne, Australia. It took Mark Keeler 9 months because it's entirely handcrafted, full of detail. Now inside you'll be able to see that detail in just a second.
Yeah, no, so we do have a camera pointing outside, but we always have someone posting if someone looks a little bit.
A lot of different drawers full of sweets for every single guest in the restaurant. Somewhere in there your own sweets hiding. But before we try to find them, let's have a closer look at the attic. Two very different rooms. One side, the child's bedroom. On the other side, a laboratory. The heart of the fat duck, so you'll be able to see both the childhood curiosity as well as the search for perfection. Now primarily, it is a sweet shop, which means that we need to get sweets out of it. To do so, we do need to spend some pocket money. Now, I have some pocket money for you. I have one fat duck penny. Shall we try and see what we can get with 1 penny?
Make that happen as best as possible. He's a lovely, lovely guy. Crazy, but in the best way possible. Fantastic. All here for him.
For yourself, sir, the tea cake, inspired by the traditional pan of tea cakes. This is an Earl Grey marshmallow with a little bit of bergamot. Tobacco chocolate, which is chocolate ganache with tobacco liqueur. Banoffee pie caramel, edible wrapping but not in the box. And at the end, the strawberry queen of hearts. Edible seal to note the envelope. Inside the envelope, a strawberry jam tart, said to be the world's thinnest jam tart. And for yourself, slightly different sweets. The quantum pastels, or flavor flipping pastels. Now 3 of them in there. If you try one of them looking at one side of the wrapping paper, you'll find they taste like fruits. If you have one of them looking at the opposite side of wrapping paper, you might find that tastes like vegetables. Now the tea cake next. This one is a gluten-free tea cake for yourself. The dark chocolate corn with the mint filling, very similar to the after it, or rather after a certain hour of the day that shan't be named due to copyright reasons. And then at the very end, it's strawberry of course, which is also gluten-free. There you go.